Oh, that reminds me. I ran into Blue Eyes Waifu Dragon today.
Oh, nice.
Who?
She's an older member of the D&D server. Remember when we were doing Kamen Rider and we were on Xade's world?
Oh, right.
She was the one that wanted to kill the child.
Yeah, no, it's coming back to me.
She's doing well. She got married. Her mom had stage 4 cancer, but is now in remission.
Nice, nice again.
After like a month of treatment, which that's a fucking miracle.
Yeah.
Her car.
Say,
Sorry, go ahead.
did you just say oop?
Oof.
I feel like that's worse.
So, her car blew up.
Jesus! What kind of loaded that one dice are you rolling in life? You're making my life sound sane!
But she has her mental health under control now.
Small but important victories, I suppose.
Arguably, I would say that's a more important victory than.
You know what? Fair enough. I apologize.
I feel like that.
Either way, it's good to hear that she's doing better.
Yeah. So she's
Yeah.
thought about messaging us in the Discord and letting everyone know that she's okay. And she wants to hang out with me and Burb sometime, probably this Saturday.
Be right back.
I will say though, for that first couple of for that first session in X-Aid's world, it's like I was kind of half worried we'd have a freaking evil party with 2 token good characters.
I don't know what her deal was, but she just really wanted to murder that child that day.
You know you messed up when the character from a death game once just looks like you going, what the hell's wrong with you?
If memory serves, I think she was also... No, wait. No, never mind. She had,
I was about to say, when...
She was Horrorby.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought she was Oja.
No, Oja's someone else.
No, no one was Oja.
Yeah, someone else outside the party.
Anyway, hello, Internet! My hair's fucked up. Welcome back to the stream. Vegas Bear here, as always, with Mekumon, Taro, and Webb, who I think isn't there at the moment.
I think she just took a momentary break. She'll be back.
So, we are back at it, boyos, girlos, and squirrelos.
And mysterious object entities lurking in the corners.
Yes.
Hi.
It is Monday today. And we're playing Resident Evil 4!
I almost forgot to update my calendar. Bear, for what?
Fuck you. Resident Evil 4 make.
Well, also, Bear, charge your controller, dang.
What?
Charge your controller.
Where the fuck is the charger? Hold on.
You're like on. I saw you on 1 bar. You're gonna lose
You your controller's gonna disconnect soon, dang.
Why do you think I keep one of my controllers permanently connected to the console? Yeah, the most I can remember offhand of the Kamen Rider game was I was a musical ogre, apparently.
Yep.
And I was just
And
someone
when I came up
who...
with the name for the Kamen Rider form, I remember her Bear was just giddy as all heck over it.
Yeah.
It took me a little bit to think of it, but once I had Toriki, it just all clicked.
There you go.
Bruh,
Your turn.
I remember...
Welcome back.
I remember, wait, when were we talking about the D&D with Jerry?
Which one?
Like the writer D&D with Jerry?
Mm-hmm.
It was at some point, I can't remember what day it was on, but what happened was we were talking to him about it, unfortunately this was after he had stopped joining streams because of work. We were talking about it. He said if he said he was there, he'd choose O's because of course. And I said, you know what, heck yeah, I'd be your Ankh.
Looking through the
I literally
different
just-
models.
What'd you say?
Quite literally talking about how I think it was either you, Ankh, or Jerry Ankh, because I remember something about Ankh bullying your character, Han.
Oh yeah, no, that was me. I was fully willing having myself bully myself.
You okay, Han?
Listen, I'll do it for comedy.
I felt extra spicy today.
Also, babe, why did you only sleep for 5 hours?
What do you mean?
Looking at your account on PlayStation, you were only sleep for 6 hours.
Don't worry about that.
Ah, yes. The one phrase with more unintended reverse psychology action than any other. It's like human instinct. Whenever you're told not to worry about something, you worry more.
I know. That was on
It
purpose.
affects Digimon similarly, too.
Nah. Yeah.
Alright, so, last time we defeated the big chief himself, Mendez.
Didn't we defeat the fish?
We fought 2 bosses that day.
I wanted to go home, but Ashley just had to see this castle first.
So, the fish was before we saved Ashley.
What are we doing?
Ah.
And then we saved Ashley, we made it to the house. Managed to survive through that, and
Alright, Ashley.
then we
As just said.
escaped to a barn where we had to fight Mendez.
Ah.
And now we're in the second part of the game.
Fair enough, fair enough. Oh yeah. I was telling Mikamon and Bear about the, about the Pale Garden. Oh, you're muted.
You'll get some bang for your buck. I guarantee. Information is a commodity these days. Ruby's all rubbish. He makes no thank you. All kinds of trinkets in this clown's castle. Ain't doing it. See how
Oh
that
right.
feels?
So,
Fellow like yourself should notice the difference right away.
Oh, go
welcome back.
ahead, hun.
Dazzled.
Yeah, I was just telling Mikamon and Bear about what happened in the Pale Garden.
Demands no less. Got us
I
a
didn't
couple
find the
of
Weeping Angel, sadly. But I did.
No, but I somehow got. Well, you did. I got blown up by an invisible creeper.
Dang,
on.
moss creatures.
Come on. Can you guess how many blocks out I had to travel just to find a certain item that we were both looking for?
I'm guessing it was somewhere in the realm of 6,000.
Double it.
Wow.
12,000?
Actually, no, now that I think about it, triple it.
stranger. Well,
Oh! Fucking hell!
Just to find a mesa.
don't get yourself
A desert variant.
killed now.
Just for cacti.
We're going to set up a cactus farm, or at least a
I
portion
have-
of our farm for them.
I have the cactus at the foot of the stairs. I'm gonna tell you this now. And they were growing last time I checked.
Good.
Crossbows, huh? Something tells me they don't want to be friends.
So,
Yeah.
since we're talking about stuff we've been doing the other night,
Guess
I might as well mention this. I may have just fired shots at Soft Playlist in terms of, mentality in Expanded Omniverse.
Saw that.
The Tamaranian might makes right mentality.
Oh.
Keep your voice down.
I think I saw that. I was just like, oh no. Also,
Oh shit, he sees me.
With me.
sort of redesigning our base a little bit. Not y'all's rooms, just the walking area.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah. Babe. You wanna tell them the funny news?
You're gonna have to remind me. Also, hun, you're echoing.
Motherfucker, hold on.
If the motherfucker echoed, I would laugh my ass off.
I was about to be like, dang.
Well, at least you killed Claude Frollo.
How am I sounding now?
Appa. But
Okay, what I was gonna say was... Hey babe. Babe? Bug and
Yeah?
bike. Bug and bike.
finally decided what Transformers we were gonna be.
Help.
Yes. I decided to get Insecticon.
Okay, but what type? Like what type of bug?
What type of bug? The meanest bug there is, and the most bitchiest of them all, a hornet.
Okay.
Meanwhile, me over here, bike, Autobot.
As the otherwise neutral rescue bot medic, I'm gonna have a field day with this.
Oh no, wait till you just hear the funny bit. So, I'm assuming both of you are familiar with the term... Wait, babe, should I say it?
Yeah, it's up to you. I don't mind.
I'm assuming both of you are familiar with the term Conjux Endura?
Quite.
Because we both know, Bear, you don't really do like romance stuff in D&D from my last experience, so just made it easier for you.
Thank you. Oh fuck.
I mean, hey, congratulations either way.
It's a hell of a day.
Ashley,
Like, you've got that going on, and literally everything I've conjured up about defib just makes me sad.
Oh! Also, I was
This man
a warm welcome.
should not. He has seen way too much death,
I'm fine.
and only lives on in spite of death. He exists solely to keep as many people alive as possible, to spite the concept of death itself.
I don't know what's funny. I thought you was about to say he lives off of coffee or coffee equivalent.
He might as well.
He has that coffee extract and injects that shit directly into his veins.
He may not have an internal IV full of the stuff.
Another thing I wasn't expecting to
But-
see is... Oh,
When I say he makes me sad, it is... I had to eventually confront the idea of when his job is done, what happens? And the answer came as simple as could be. When he finally feels his job is done, and he can finally relax, his spark goes out.
No, I'm okay.
The one thing keeping it burning is no longer burning.
Ashley,
Fucking hell.
Well, that's gonna be sad when
The
that
man
happens.
literally drops dead when he's no longer needed.
God dang!
make money. Are you okay?
Ashley.
That's a loaded question.
I don't know anymore. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I have no intention of dying. It's just that when I make a character who's a grumpy, sad old character, I tend to go all out.
You hurt?
Fair enough.
No, I'm
Um,
okay.
A thing I wasn't expecting to see, though, is the amount of known like Autobots that are also not Conjux and Dura, but are like dating.
They've long
You got
since
it.
accepted that the war is just gonna keep on going and going and going, so they take their happiness where they can get it.
The one thing I wasn't expecting out of all of them though was Ratchet and Drift.
That is exclusively in the IDW continuity.
Okay, so I felt I was missing something because my brain was like, Ratchet, the old man, he was someone. No.
All right. That went well.
Like, it depends on the continuity. In Transformers Animated, for instance, it's kind of half hinted that he and RC have a thing for each other. The older teacher bot RC, mind you.
Yeah, the one that was there during the war. Here's another one I wasn't expecting. Can't remember the other one's name, but I know it's one of the Combaticons. Blastoff and I believe the captain, the commander of the Combaticons?
Onslaught.
Onslaught. Yeah, Blastoff and Onslaught.
I've heard of that one before.
I hate what Starscream did, though.
You're gonna have to be a little more specific.
It's Starscream. We could fill an entire hall of records with his antics.
He...
Pause now.
He convinced Blastoff to, make... Crap, make him on, help here. What's the name again?
Onslaught?
Like, he convinced Blastoff to alter Onslaught's memories. Not to make Onslaught fall for him, but to make Onslaught notice him. So the entire thing is kind of like technically built on a lie.
Alright, time to hunt for some blue medallions.
Medallions.
You were gonna say something, Mako?
You would say the entire thing is kind of, and I finished with fucked?
Oh yeah, that too.
Ah, yeah. Who else? Who else?
I mean, in most continuities, Optimus Prime and Alita 1 fall into that category. I say most because there have been exceptions.
Fair enough. RC and some female bot whose name is escaping me.
Greenlight.
I don't think it was. Was it Greenlight?
Was the character green?
No.
Give me some space.
No.
On me.
Like, I remember it was one of the other Autobots from the Search for Alpha Trion, so it was either Greenlight or Lancer.
I think it was Lancer. I think. Yeah, no, it was Lancer. Greenlight is with Lug, I think.
No, you're thinking of Anode.
Lug and Anna. And who's the?
These
Wait.
fucking names, I swear.
Who's who?
These names are gonna give me a headache.
Welcome to my world! I had to subconsciously memorize half this shit!
Here I am thinking that I was remembering names from Warriors books were a hassle.
StarClan, help me.
Yes. All my homies don't like Tartar Claw.
He was a power-hungry bitch. What can I say?
Exactly. Bodies hanging?
Look at this
Mm.
place. I mean, it's old.
These are statues.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Those look like bodies for a moment.
Oh, they're chandeliers with body, with statues. What the fuck?
Good stuff.
What the?
Job well done.
My brain is hurting from this somehow, and not the Transformers bit.
Things on sale, stranger. What's that? How have we procured these curiosities? You don't want to know. What you see is what I've got.
Like, yeah, I was surprised, but I'm kind of happy for them too.
Will that be your come?
My favorite out of all of them, though, is Tailgate and Cyclonus.
Any welcome.
Arguably World 2, depending on how World chooses to define the dynamic they have.
The video I watched of talking about all the different relationships was
I'll have you folk. You've got the
Whirl is the captain of the Tailgate Cyclonus ship.
Yeah, that tracks.
I know there's one bot on that was on that team that absolutely like, ooh, I wanted to smack upside the head.
Let me guess, Getaway.
I think it was Getaway.
Did I call it or did
Yeah,
I
everybody
fucking
hates
call
Getaway.
it?
I mean, everybody hates Getaway.
I hate Getaway. I wanted to get a Getaway toy just so I could light it on fire.
I know nothing about Getaway.
Getaway tried to
Basically,
take one.
basically, power-hungry bitch who bought into his own hype and was a massive fucking child. I almost wanted to call him a prima donna.
Oh,
He's
no.
a massive
Prima-
fucking tool.
I have too much respect for prima donnas to put someone like that in that category.
He also tried to.
The man threw the ship's medic first aid into a pit of scraplets.
Rhymes with fun.
Like-
For reason, stranger.
No, you lost all respect for me when you tossed the medical bot, the ship's doctor no less, into a pit of scraplets.
Most warm welcome.
He also killed the combiner.
Such a pleasure to finally make your
And tried to kill multiple other bots.
Also,
Who the hell are you?
Oh please, call me
And when I say he bought into his own hype,
allowed to get
I legitimately mean that. He views himself as some kind of unsung chosen one.
now.
Yeah, fat chance, Ramon. Girl's just fine. With me.
Mr.
Ramon!
Kennedy, Mr. Kennedy.
Who's this
How no.
lost child?
Nonetheless, you see, girl.
that is Lord Ramon of the Castle,
girl.
and you shall disrespect his name.
That's disrespected.
With his grace.
That big ass forehead.
Is the iron will of my master. The most
Respect of this man will not be tolerated.
Exactly.
you will comply.
Okay, so does anyone here have vicious mockery?
Never.
You were
I do.
How
I also have Bardic Inspiration, and I'm handing one to you, Taro. Go ahead.
Showed our guest feels out of the indeed.
Benefits of primarily playing bards.
Hey, quick question: Are you George Washington's ugly disowned child?
Yeah.
Spread out.
Okay.
To be honest.
Holy crap, Squidward! I didn't know you could get any uglier.
What I was gonna say about Getaway though is
Whoa!
he also the. Go on.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Bear's just having a bad time.
I think he's preoccupied at the moment. Go ahead.
He also tried to. He tried to make Tailgate cheat. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Like I said, he's a lot of things. A good person is not one of them. I've been saving a very specific vicious mockery for if I ever encountered him. Congratulations, Tailgate. You were right. Someone did choose you. The void bids you welcome.
Wait, what's the Tailgate?
Not Tailgate, Getaway. I can't even freaking get his name right because I hate him so much!
Like, my brain had.
My brain refuses to acknowledge him!
So, currently, the Minecraft world is 234 megabytes. Not much, but, yeah, that was from me having to go that far.
I need you to open it from the other side.
Also, I have some, cherry blossom saplings now.
Nice.
And a pale tree to go with it.
Yeah. Got some pale tree wood. I used some of the wood to make some doors. You'll probably see it.
Good work.
Oh wait, are you on?
I'm
Are you on right now?
Continue my work in the base, yes.
You want me to help you?
I should have grabbed the other stone cutter.
Would you like me to help you?
No, only if you want to.
Yeah, heck it.
But yes, Bear, we're still paying attention to Resident Evil because Resident Evil is kind of fun. Your reactions are funny.
Glad to hear it.
But, Megamon, have you had the chance to read the thing I sent you?
Yes. I'm still compiling notes.
Fair enough. Oh, there we go.
Like, I will tell you right now, most of my issues are just spelling errors.
Understandable.
Looks like we can continue on this way.
Understandable. Have a good day.
I'll be real with you, Chief. Spelling sometimes is not my forte. But I try.
Feel that.
Poor bastard.
Ooh.
That's no way.
Yeah, no, most of it's spelling errors. A little bit is a grammar thing, which I cannot rule out is just a regional dialect thing, like the spelling of yeah.
Go with the easy answer. Just put YE.
That's ye.
It's still the answer still means the same though. It's easier to spell than holy hell.
What are you saying? Holy hell! Oh, hi.
You weren't kidding.
Didn't touch anybody's room. Well, except for Bear's room, but that was because I was replacing the wall.
God. Oh wait, yeah, forgot. Wait, when did you get the? So I got a purple flower fee for nothing?
What? Did you put the purple flower in the chest?
No, it's right here.
They keep animals
Give
down
it here.
here so
Give it to me.
I too have been harvesting flowers, so that might have been some of mine.
I'm gonna keep it.
These are for you too.
7 roses.
I was going to mention that I'm pretty sure I added a web to the story shenanigans servers, so if you ever want to get a glimpse of how I write any characters in a relationship, just look at any interaction I have out there of Optimus and Elita. You'll get the gist.
Okay.
If you ask Bear, apparently I do a good job at making it cute.
Got. See anything?
I see the door you have in your hand.
How about the dogs?
Can't see me.
That that is creepy.
I'm pretty
one has a
sure that is the
disciplinary-
executioner the note was mentioning.
Oh, that's. That's You're gonna have to run, aren't you?
No, because its sound, its vision is based off sound.
So couldn't you just kill it?
Not easily. Maybe I should have been running.
So wait, I was right in that you were needing to run?
Probably.
Bruh. It always end up like this.
Oh, wait.
Oh god, I like that.
When the fact that I'm on PS4.
I'll be back in a minute.
Attack where the shots came from. He's blind as a bat! Even though bats aren't actually blind.
Yeah, for the most part, they see very, very well. It's just they tend to rely on echolocation at night.
As one should do. That's a question I was going to ask Bear. Is it possible for my person to be like out of the hive mind, or is that nah?
I would say it's possible.
Okay.
There are some Insecticons who did escape the hive mind. Just pray you never bump into Arachnid.
One more time.
There have been some Insecticons that did in fact escape the hive mind. Just ask Hardshell. Just pray that you never, ever, ever bump into Arachnid.
Oh yeah, I made a comment about that last night, being like, I swear, if my person ever bumps into Arachnid, she's fucked. Like, my person's fucked. Also, Arachnid is Alita 1?
Only in animated.
Arachnid is... Black Arachnia only is Elita 1 in the animated universe. And that was just so they could pull the Catwoman twist.
I'm fine.
Oh.
In most realities, the two are separate characters.
Oh, I got so confused. I was like, what happened?
Oh god, this is fun.
I know. Are you stuck?
Oh, me?
Yes.
Oh. Never mind.
I don't know where you are, babe, but if you can see where you see me right now, and you can see that I'm having fun here.
This you're even lagging on my end. You're just
Why am I losing hearts?
that was me. Hit you. And you probably landed on the bush. Or not.
Yeah.
You
So,
didn't.
from TF Redux, this is probably the most robot dad I've ever written Optimus Prime. Quote, all it took was sitting down by the large TV in the rec room and switching channels from the news until he landed on some nature documentary. Prime was out like a light.
All you need is like a Cybertronian dog, or just lying in his lap.
Won't budge.
This was right after he told himself 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes.
Oh no, not him. Dad coded.
Babe?
Did you listen?
Babe, it's so bad that I can't even bring up my menu to leave Minecraft.
What even happened?
I don't know.
What's that?
Both, you are not built for skydiving. Stop trying to fall.
Only a couple of uses for
My
it.
controller isn't recognizing that I'm trying to mute myself. Wait a minute.
A very bad time.
I'm gonna have to. I don't know what to do here.
Reboot the console?
Maybe?
Like, I would say that for a last resort, because it tends to mess things up if you're not careful.
Hold on.
This artwork. Doesn't it look
Like, can't Web just boot you from the world?
That's what I was trying to do.
right?
At this point, I'm just waiting for Minecraft itself to crash.
There you go.
Snake!
Also, yeah, you're
Why
out of
did
the
it
world
have
now.
to be snakes?
Don't worry, Ashley, I saved you.
I just,
Okay.
You're out of the world on my end.
I'm still here.
I'm so sorry.
I'm still standing.
Not the time.
Hang on. This is the same room as before, isn't it? I guess we just circled around.
How much stuff did you have on you?
I emptied out my inventory, like, this morning. There's only like a few bits.
Leon, what are you doing?
Right now, you're not in the
Don't even
world.
think about trying this yourself.
Yeah, no, it's still stuck on this frame that I'm in here.
Maybe you might have to do the last resort. Because, like, I'm the one that has the world.
Zawaldo.
Zareldo.
Leon, are you kidding me?
I don't know why, but I really
Boss,
thought.
Seriously,
Complete
does that?
reference.
What are you, my mother?
Sono Dioda!
Talking about tomare!
Rolla da!
Mura, 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 mura!
Here we go. Here is how I was going to finish it. Zawaldo!
It's like time stop. Time stop is a kind of funny power. Me over here wants to say I'm gonna keep the world open after I go to work, but I don't want it to just randomly shut down.
Oh, by the way, after you fell asleep, I noticed that the world was still up.
You two haven't visited my world, have you?
No,
No.
Would you like to?
I'd be interested, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Megamon, you've already been there.
Why do you think I'm excited to go back?
Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully I don't lag out.
I'll invite you.
I'm already joining.
There you are. Oh, stuff. Hey, at least your stuff is not messed up.
Wait, why did it say save data was restored due to corruption?
Ah, fuck. I spoke too soon. Hold on. You have PS Plus?
I have my stuff here.
What the fuck?
What is it?
Okay. It decides to be forgiving with you, but not with me. Okay. Anyway, we're good now. Minecraft is good. No longer having a stroke.
Hell, if anything, there's one of my worlds you guys could probably visit.
Interested.
I
just
dare
all-
not.
Are we all just visiting each other's world at this point?
Yes.
I dare not take you to the world the creative world I made with with Akira.
Oh no. Oh, come on! I heard that you met him.
Yeah, he's actually pretty chill. We both had a good laugh about him stealing my Gundam from me in one match in GBO2, but after that, just kind of just bonded over mutual love of Spider-Man.
I was unfortunately having to sit there for all of it.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
Unfortunately, because I couldn't get a word in.
Skill
Unfortunately, Akira does that a lot. Talk about Spider-Man a lot. It feels like it's the only thing that he talks about.
Like,
Everybody's got their one hyperfixation. Three. I've got a bunch of them.
Get off me!
make one. There's hyperfix.
Oh shit.
There's hyperfixation. Then whatever the hell Akira has.
Yeah, I'm fine.
so glad he's watching these streams right now. He would kill me.
I still want to 1v1 him in Gundam eventually, though.
Understandable.
Wait, why was there cobblestone just on the floor?
Just under much friendlier terms now than I used to.
Because of mining? Oh, the stuff?
Why are they up on the top, though? Like up here?
I actually don't know why I was up there. I think it just glitched through the floor.
Oh no, you missed my furnace.
Yeah, same with the furnace.
One down.
I like to be here.
Come on.
Okay.
But
So-
it's still gonna be in the wall. It's just part of the hallway.
Mind if I read another bit of that Redux thing just to show you how much I love writing this pair?
Go on.
So, the situation is basically Optimus had just returned from dealing with the UN for a week. Elena has briefed him on what's happened since he left.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm fine.
Let's see here.
Like fucking ow.
I didn't mean it. Please don't hurt me.
Fucking
Optimus set
excuse
his
me.
Energon cube down and stood up.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, you were
Ooh.
doing something?
I was saying, fucking excuse me, because Taro just bopped me.
I didn't mean it.
Yeah. Optimus set his Energon cube down and stood up. I'll try to contact the Citadel and see if their council knows anything. Yes, that was a Mass Effect reference. Moving on. Elena made a sound akin to clearing one's throat and pointed to Prime's Energon cube, still full to capacity. She gave him a look equal parts concerned and stern. Optimus blinked, then quietly took his cube back, retracting his mask and taking a couple sips of the glowing fuel. Better, Elena said. I would have refueled after the call, Optimus said. Elena rolled her eyes. Sure, just like the last time. Prime breathed a frustrated sigh. You're never gonna let me live that down, are you? Nope. It was only the once. I'm not that forgetful. Sure, just like Codexa. Yes, dear.
Ow! Why are you smacking me with bread? Wait a minute.
I was trying to tell you to get off the
Yeah,
stairs.
that was all I want. That was all I wanted to read and share.
Why are you saying get off the stairs?
You wanted to help me, right?
You weren't saying anything. I was scared.
Alright, back to the weird parasite zombies.
Ugh, zombies. Zombies.
Zambambos.
Zumbo.
You know what you can do, hun? Finish the animal pen, please.
Zombozos. No, wait, that is taken.
Hold on. I have it? Oh, I did.
Oh, Zobo. No, wait. That needs taken and he blew up.
Ozempo? Mozambique. I'll be right back. I need to make sure that my clothes.
But dead from the neck up.
Jesus, it's got teeth.
Ugh.
Look away.
Just call me Mr. Brightside.
No, thank you.
Why? It's a good song.
Then you call me Mr. Puzzles.
I'm just gonna call each and every one of these guys a parasect, because that's clearly what's happening here.
Shit. Close your eyes.
All you Pokemon fans who got the joke, I salute you.
This should do the trick.
They were unreasonably aggressive in Legends Arceus, though. Like, what the hell was that about? Like, they will attack you on sight. If they happen to spot you from across the map, they will chase you.
I remember that. I remember there was this one area that had Paris and Parasect, and like, I avoided that area like the plague because every time I went there, they immediately tried to murder me.
They are just unreasonably hostile. I blame the mushrooms. For the individuals in the room who might not understand, Paris and Parasect were basically designed in reference to the cordyceps fungus, where the fungus/mushroom takes over the body of an insect, effectively zombifying it.
You hurt?
To the point where it was actually confirmed in the Pokédex, the in-game Pokemon Encyclopedia, that as far as Parasect is concerned, the bug is completely dead and just being puppeted around by the fungus. And their species is cursed to forever have these mushrooms from birth. Like, people say, oh, Pokemon's this bright, colorful children's game. They couldn't have anything dark in here. Points them immediately to the Parasect line.
Next. You okay?
Yeah.
Also, more than half the entries are the Ghost-type Pokemon.
Fucking Yamask fucks me up, dude.
The short version of that is, these are little ghost Pokemon that carry around these masks. Turns out, they're the souls of humans who died and became Pokemon, and the mask is usually in the shape of the face of the person who became the Pokemon. And then there's Bayonet, a child's doll that was abandoned, possessed by a malevolent spirit, and now seeks out the child who abandoned them to do unspeakable, horrible things to them.
So, Chucky.
Yes. With significantly fewer jokes.
Alright, I return with mail.
What you get?
Junk mail.
I have a phone case and a DVD copy of Duck Dodgers coming for me.
Nice. I'm supposed to be getting new earphones tomorrow. Oh, Megamon! Oh, actually, just generally in the chat. In the chat? In the... Oh, dang! Oh. On the almost 24,000 block
Come on.
Okay.
Adventure. I found an enchanted golden apple.
Sweet.
There's only one.
Be careful, that thing started a war.
Oh, I know. Am I hoping it starts another war? No.
If you said yes, I was going to be very concerned.
Part of me wanted to say yes. Part of me really did want to say yes, but I also have to remember I am somewhat the peaceful one. Sometimes.
It is not often that I enter violence mode. At least I hope not.
It's not often that I prey on someone's downfall.
Hidden platform?
Not often that I actively
over the
cause
top,
someone's downfall.
Not often.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, missing a word. Not often enough.
True.
I'll cover you. Don't stop.
Wait, did you take stuff? Did you take like a bundle from your chest? 'Cause I know I had a bundle that had like bits of gold in it.
Yes, I am very
You're
sorry.
significantly better with a sniper rifle than I am, Bear.
Yep.
Glory to Las Vegas.
Oh no, it was meant for you. I just couldn't find it. I wanted to give it.
Oh. I did get it.
I couldn't find it though.
Ashley, don't just kneel in front of the guy. Oh, fuck.
Instead of Neil, I heard Mew. I'm over here like, what the fuck?
You heard what?
Mew.
Oh my god.
Trust me. I cringed at the moment I said it.
Oh yeah. Speaking of cringe, I told Bear and Reiko the joke that actually gave me physical pain.
Oh. Before I continue
On
that,
a significantly
Bear.
positive note.
Hold on. I need to tell this to Bear because Bear, you know your wall, right?
Got what?
Your wall in the base, yeah?
Yeah.
Get back here.
Creeper snuck up behind me
Oh.
and like blew up part of it.
Oh, shit.
I managed to like get like put down some stronger stuff, but I kind of fucked up one of the trees.
Okay.
I had to grow another one.
Hurry up.
Wait, which wall did it hit?
Right next to the door. This tree has vines.
I just
we can
noticed the
climb
keychain thing on the briefcase. Cute.
up.
Yeah, I got that from the shooting gallery minigame.
You hurt?
I'm good. Thanks.
I could have flashbanged all those first and gotten something out of it.
But you didn't.
Because they were already alerted.
And that seems like a skill issue.
Hey, I wasn't trying to do nothing.
Listen, he said it first.
So, on a less aggravating and more positive note, what I was getting to, I had the distinct honor of getting to share a little bit of my music taste with Bear the other night.
Oh?
I introduced him to a band I've listened to basically all my life, Def Leppard. He's already been somewhat familiar with them thanks to games like Guitar Hero, but I got to show him a few of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Would I be incorrect to assume I got you at least somewhat hooked?
You would be correct in that assumption, sir.
I think so.
That you did
So-
be hooked.
Instead of worrying about her.
The song in particular I showed him that I think really got his attention was called Gods of War. And we both agreed, how is this not a Gundam theme?
Child.
And then after I showed him the original version of the song, I showed him the orchestral remake. By which I mean, they actually had a straight up, like, symphonic orchestra doing the song.
Nice.
Chapter clear.
Let's go.
We're on to chapter 8. I think. Yeah.
Bruce, come in. Things went to shit. We took refuge inside a castle, but I've just been separated
Okay.
from Baby Eagle. Bruce, you're breaking up. Do you read me? Damn it. So much for that.
I'm just going to put the link here. I will also DM it to each of you, so you can take a look after the stream whenever you feel so inclined.
I need to sell some shit.
Don't eat those berries.
I won't eat the berries.
Oh, we got some glow berries.
I'll eat these berries.
Having a rough day, stranger.
You can say that.
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
Plus, you know what game I've been wanting to
Having a
play
rough
for
day,
so long?
stranger?
The price?
Oh god.
That's our choice. Ah, I'll buy it at a high price.
You were
I'm gonna
saying
have
it?
to. Oh, what I was saying is a game that I've been wanting to play for so long, like since it came out, is Metal Hellsinger.
That catcher, don't worry. I offer a don't get yourself killed now.
I've just been wanting to play that for a while because I love rhythm games and I love rock music. So that game seems right up my alley. Also has one of the songs being sung and played by System of a Down, and I am all here for it.
You know what? That's fair.
It's like a spread high in the sky. Why is there just a random piece of dark oak wood right here? Why are you using a pickaxe?
That's fine. And see where it be.
Oh, that's a cartography table.
So go. Don't plug up the.
I think I brought one back to the base last time I was there.
No, yeah, you did. I was wondering if that. I was thinking that was a piece of dark oak, like a piece of dark oak plank.
Shite.
I was over here thinking, what is that?
I'm going fishing with a grenade.
Hold on.
I've heard of fly fishing, but not fry fishing. You are cooking those fish when you kill them.
I'm pulling an Ernest Hemingway.
Welcome. Well then, what can I do?
Except instead of Nazis, I'm just killing fish.
I'll buy almost anything.
There we go. Better.
Thank you.
Oh. You know what? We just need to redo the whole floor up there.
Give that the care it deserves. Come. At any welcome.
Duration.
I'll go downstairs and collect ones that fall.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Ooh, what you buying?
Yeah, the soundtrack
Your valuables won't do
from that
you
game.
much
It's just
pleasure.
been stuck in my head for months.
Understandable.
Hard times, mate.
What happened?
I forgot the anvil has gravity.
Where'd it go?
Don't worry, I have it.
Oh, you have it?
I forgot the anvil has its own type of gravity. Can you give me a pickaxe, please?
Hello, stranger. Welcome.
Got one more fish for
A
you.
selection of good things on sale.
One,
stranger.
one fish fry.
Well, I can certainly do something with this. Knife needs care every once in a while. It could be the difference between life and death. Try that on for size. See how that feels, mate. Fellow like yourself
Oh, no,
should
never
notice the
since.
difference right away.
Don't worry. Unless you want to get them.
Will they break if the
Anything else
ground
come
from underneath them
back
breaks?
anytime.
Yeah, I'll get them up.
They won't break, they'll just fall. They have gravity. I always wonder, why would they just leave boxes marked with yellow tape just out for the picking?
They probably mark supplies. Like,
Oh wait, where the hell did that
for
for?
the villagers.
Messed up.
Probably.
I'm hearing very angry chanting.
It's locked.
If you hear the word Sagusa, that means they're really, really angry.
Consign the crimson flame. Voice of pestilence dwells in flames, leading the pitiful souls to salvation. Consign the crimson flame to its rightful place, where you shall be enlightened in the path.
Crimson Flame.
Okay.
I just found this meme. Flat Earthers claim Australia doesn't exist, and people who live there are actors paid by NASA. Cut to a shot of Giran Zabi and Xeon. See? We did nothing wrong if it doesn't exist.
Every part of me hurt.
Babe, how do you make me do poses again?
Sorry to interrupt.
Ouch. Let's shoot it off. Oh, I guess you don't need to.
Next.
Everything's red. What? Bear, I'm gonna pretend I did not see that. You missed.
Maybe I missed.
Present for you.
What's up? What weapon was that you missed with?
Shotgun.
I thought so.
Fair question. What exactly was the story of the Transformers thing you were wanting to do again?
Basically, your characters wake up on an alien ship. No clue how you got there, or why you're there. And more than likely, I was going to have the ship crash somewhere in the Pacific Northwest.
The Pacific Northwest.
Because it's far enough away from where Transformers Prime is happening.
Since, you know, Nevada.
You know what? That's back.
Woo-hoo-hoo! I like this Magnum.
It has a kick. Oh, it has a kick. Hello there.
You said you planted the pale tree, yeah?
Oh. I planted the pale tree a few times, got the wood, and it's in the chest next to the dog pen.
Oh, so it's not currently up. Okay.
No.
Wait, what the hell?
They have me working every day for the rest of this week and next week. It is what it is. As long as I'm able to get some money and fix my stuff.
No good.
Oh, I forgot I had some yellow glog on me.
Here's the entrance. But yeah, I'm excited to see how the story's gonna go. Bear.
You can stop right
Well,
there.
I am.
Leon.
I think I mentioned this before, but I am basically
Would it make me use this?
most of the aligned continuity that has been established
Well, after 6
will
years,
no
that is
longer be
one hell of a
canon in
greeting.
this story outside of Transformers Prime and Rescue Bots.
Interesting.
That's fair.
That way I can do the...
And I get the feeling he only really included rescue bots because of my backstory.
Yes.
Better for close encounters.
So, I mean, there'll still be, like, some things, like, that,
Who are you working
like,
for this
that I'll
time?
keep from the aligned
Oh,
continuity,
Leon.
like,
You know I don't work in town.
the Dinobots origins.
Okay.
Leave the girl. She's lost no matter what. You walk away now, and who knows? Maybe you'll live to meet me again. And then I might get you that greeting you were looking for.
You think I'm gonna give up that easy?
Right. How about we continue this discussion another time?
Hey, you're in fire, you're in fire, you're in fire.
I know I am.
Last person I thought I'd run to here.
Why are you just standing in the fire?
And she's with thoughts one.
Oh, I should mention this because this is funny. So, within the last few days or so, I found this Facebook post that was another meme dunking on the Gundam Barbatos with the Strike Freedom beating it up and screaming at him about how it lost to a bunch of grunt suits, ignoring the context of why. And I made it through my entire lifespan without ever getting damaged. If you can't match that, you're not a good Gundam. Okay, first off, God Gundam would love to have a word with you about that. Won every match, but still took damage. Second off, my response was, I'm just gonna leave this here when I posted the following image into that chat.
Oh god.
I'm putting it here in the voice chat.
Let's see this.
Just hoping I don't. The image is from Gundam Seed Freedom.
What?
Ah! I got 3 people laughing at me at what I had commented, and one member of the Church of Jesus Yamato basically tried telling me that this was invalid because Kira Yamato was not in the pilot seat at this time. My answer was, either blame the pilot or blame the mobile suit. Don't make excuses. People are blaming Barbatos as a mobile suit for losing, so I am treating Strike Freedom the same way. See what happens when you leave out the context?
You make an ass of yourself.
So, yes, Barbatos did lose at the end of its show to a bunch of grunt suits. Grunt suits using a bunch of illegal WMDs. Like, they go on to describe the weapon in detail, what its ammunition is and how it works, and they happen to specifically point out that the sharpened metal rods they fire are made of the same alloy the Gundams are.
Ooh.
And they're firing dozens, if not hundreds of these from orbit down at a single target. Yes, the Barbatos got shredded because most Gundams would have. Unless you're piloting something from Gundam Wing or, heaven forbid, the Turn A and Turn X, you're not walking away from that unscathed.
There, I have a question.
Yes.
Is it possible for an Insecticon to spit some type of acid?
Yes.
Nice!
Yes, that was actually a pretty common Insecticon attack in Fall of Cybertron.
I'm telling you this now. I don't remember anything from Transformers Prime or Rescue Bots, much less of the other ones. So I'm spitballing shit right here.
So let me just clarify this right here, right now. Spitting acid and eating metal are things that Insecticons have been shown to do from minute one.
Okay, I knew
Not
about
just
the
in the
eating
Prime
metal.
continuity. Like, not just in the Prime continuity, but in the G1 also.
Okay.
Insecticons were shown to be capable of eating anything and converting it into usable energy. They've been seen eating trees, ships, walls. They've threatened to eat robots before. In the 1986 movie, when Autobot City all seals up and goes into fortress mode, Megatron orders to breach their defenses, and they send in the Insecticons to eat their way through a wall. Like, yes, these guys very much do spit acid, eat everything. They are, like, ridiculous.
Seems like my kind of bot.
The only bot in the universe that could out-eat an Insecticon
Alright. Need to find Ashley.
would be the Sharkticons of Quintessa. Imagine if you took Ripjaws from Ben 10, turned that into a straight-up robot with a ravenous, insatiable appetite.
Okay.
You've got a Sharkticon. And whereas the Insecticons had threatened to eat other Cybertronians before, we see Sharkticons actually do this on a number of occasions.
Oh, great.
Poor Kranix.
As you can see, it's more open.
Yeah.
Ooh. Also, I'm gonna be real. I didn't know Sharkticons existed.
They're not seen very often, but when they do pop up, ooh.
Sharkticon encounters tend to be messy.
Here's a
Messy.
gif of a clip from the movie.
Welcome.
Ooh.
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
They live in swarms.
What I've got.
They rip anything and anyone to pieces and eat them. Alive.
A deal well struck.
They are nasty.
What's that?
Thankfully, they're also not very bright and easily tricked.
Curiosities? You don't want to know. Will that be all then? Pleasant travels.
I mean, there's that. At least. Damn. They went to work on him.
In that movie, we see no fewer than 2 people get fed to these things. One of which was a bot by the name of Kranix. The last survivor of his people, whose planet and population were devoured by Unicron, the Chaos Bringer.
Oh.
He lives just long enough to tell Cup and Hot Rod about what Unicron is promptly put on trial, not told what his crime is, declared innocent, and fed to those Sharkticons. As Cup and Hot Rod watch in pure horror, the scene ends with a muffled but blood-curdling scream from poor Kranix, as Cup mutters, "Not the end I'd wish for, lad."
This for a rampage through the patch. You try combat. Anytime.
Quintessa kind of operates on this almost kangaroo court style of law enforcement, where you rarely, if ever, actually get to hear what your crime is. And whether you're declared guilty or innocent, you get fed to the Sharkticons anyway.
What is the point of a court?
Entertainment.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things
yes.
on sale.
Reminds me of a certain nation. Yes, I'm talking
So,
about Genshin.
in an earlier draft of the script, they did at least acknowledge what the crime they were putting people on trial was. This would ultimately become a plot point in the 3rd season, so they did eventually get around to it. But in the movie, the crime people were being charged for was the crime of being Cybertronian. Specifically, being Cybertronian. Which is why so many people got declared innocent.
So they were being racist.
There's a point to it, too.
Oh no.
So,
okay.
recall how I said this would come back in Season 3? I bring this up because this technically also applies to the Transformers Prime continuity, so it is worth noting.
Keep coming.
At one point, the Quintessons ruled Cybertron. enslaved the entire Cybertronian population. This would ultimately result in the Cybertronians rising in rebellion and forcing the Quintessons off the planet. And it is their stubborn, eternal bitterness over her losing their property that they charge all Cybertronians with the crime of theft. Theft of a planet the Quintessons believed was rightfully theirs, a population of slaves they believe was rightfully theirs, and ultimately they just want revenge. I did spare some of the details in regards to why this was because those are the broad strokes that are canon to both timelines, the Transformers Prime continuity and the G1 continuity. I might have to recommend a book to Bear later if he would be so inclined, in order to get the full story on why they're relevant to Transformers Prime.
Okay.
Give me a moment to move some stuff aside from the bookshelf so I can actually read the title of the book.
Yeah.
You see the thing I sent?
Let me see.
No, look in the chat. In Minecraft chat.
Keep coming.
The book is called Transformers Retribution.
I don't see anything in Minecraft chat.
Alright.
Here's as brief a summary as I can give from the back cover. Aboard the Ark, Optimus Prime leads his Autobots through deep space searching for the Allspark so vital to their home planet, Cybertron. Megatron is not far behind, and his Decepticons are itching for war. But a mysterious planet conceals an enemy far more cunning and powerful, the Quintessons. That's all you need to know. They will end up on that planet.
Understood.
The entire book consists of them landing on this planet and dealing with the Quintessons. This book, the third in a trilogy of books, all basically set to retell the story of the War for Cybertron games in a way that connects better to the Transformers Prime cartoon. Well, searching for words. Yeah, that is basically it. They're retelling the story of War for Cybertron. They were released prior to Fall of Cybertron, mind, as close to in continuity with the Transformers Prime cartoon as they can, to iron things out.
Okay.
And your mic.
Now, the question is, did they succeed in that endeavor?
That is up to the individual.
Because if it just makes things more
Because
complicated.
there's still... I say it's up to the individual because the third book in this trilogy does not end with the bots landing on Earth. Some things it does explain, however, are why Starscream is the only Seeker left. throughout this trilogy, we will get to see Starscream systematically setting his brothers up.
It's a bitch, always a bitch.
As Starscream is one to do.
Each and every one of them will end up dead by the time the trilogy is up. I think there was supposed to be more books released afterwards, but we only got the 3.
I may not choose to use that because I kind of wanted to use Seekers.
Fair enough. Like, if nothing else, I don't know about the rest, but I do remember what happened to poor Skywarp.
What happened to Skywarp?
Starscream attached a bomb to him, forced him to teleport blindly in an attempt to escape it, and Skywarp ends up teleporting into a pit of Sharkticons. The last we see of him, he is a severed head kept in the jaws of a Sharkticon, kept only alive enough to testify against Optimus Prime, and then the Sharkticon carrying his head just kind of wanders off when he's done.
Why is that funny?
And funny.
I just imagine
It is heavily
waddling away.
implied the Sharkticon. It's heavily implied the Sharkticon swallows Skywarp's head after this.
I can only imagine Jeff now.
Jeff the Sharkticon.
There is an item of note in this book, though, if you choose to pull some elements but not others. Did you know there's a second Matrix of Leadership in this particular continuity?
Sorry, what?
Oh yeah!
As far as the books are concerned, there is a second, completely separate Matrix of Leadership that only applies to Sharkticons.
Huh. Jeff, leader of the Sharkticons. Wielder of the... Wielder of the Sharkticon Matrix of Leadership.
Give me a second to bring up the image, because I need to illustrate my point here. Megatron gets his hands on this thing temporarily.
Oh, I've seen that figure.
Really starting to become a giant pain in my ass.
Yes, that was literally done exclusively to explain that toy. For those who don't know, in the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters line, a lot of the figures from the previous years have been retooled to have more animalistic looks to them. In Megatron's case, they chose to make him look like a Sharkticon. And this toy would be eventually incorporated into the books as what the shape Megatron took after acquiring the Sharkticon Matrix of Leadership. It made him powerful enough to give Optimus Prime a run for his money. And Optimus, that, mind you, was already mentally taxed and physically exhausted.
I thought to say I was sensing a butt there.
I do believe that even if he were at full strength and fully rested, Optimus would have had problems, though. The funny thing about this toy is that there is a Sharkticon fan mode that people have cobbled together out of it. And I did own this toy, so I did eventually figure this fan mode out. A part of me wants to track down another one. But if I'm going to get a Transformers Prime style Megatron, I'm going to get the original. Or maybe the 10th anniversary chrome shiny one that they've released. Ow! Alright, you ready for the dumbest thing you ever saw?
Sure.
Here's Sharpticon Megs.
Oh no. What the fuck?
This is apparently what Megatron looked like after taking the Sharpticon Matrix for himself. And his fusion cannon mutates into some kind of weird harpoon railgun thing. With a spear mode. I had some good times with that Megatron, as weird as it was. It was the only Transformers Prime Megatron I was ever able to get a hold of, so he was my TFP Megs.
He just happened to look like a fish.
He just happened to look like a fish. Likewise, the Beast Hunter's Optimus was my first TF Prime Optimus, so...
Strangely attractive for a fish man. Okay, so this is an old joke that I saw from Super Best Friends when they would play Darkstalkers. They would see the Fishman character and would just say, strangely attractive for a fishman.
Hope it works.
This was also apparently a meme in the Darkstalkers community.
Hey, that makes more sense.
I was about to say, Bear, do we need to talk about something?
No, because I don't like fish people. Mostly if they just came from Innsmouth. If they came from anywhere else, I'm fine with them. But if those fuckers came from Innsmouth...
Oh, we're having a bad time today.
I was gonna say, we might have problems if and when Idiot Hero unlocks Ripjaws.
No. Okay. This is how you handle it. If you unlock Ripjaws in front of Cook, Cook just goes, I don't know why, but I have a strange urge to beat the shit out of you right now.
What did I do?
I don't know. Just something about this form that just makes me unbearably angry.
Terribly angry.
Oh, Bear, I just thought of something funny. For Cook's birthday, Rio just takes him to an aquarium.
Adios, you son of a bitch.
And it's an aquarium that
I imagine this happens after the first Ripjaws transformation because now Rio knows that reaction.
Yeah. It's an aquarium ran by the same species as Ripjaws 2.
Pisces Volan.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
And he's just sitting back, like on a chair, eating with a bucket of like metal that's shaped like popcorn.
As Cook has it,
That it's just a bunch of like washers and bolts.
he's like, he has his arms crossed, but also gripping his arms so tight you can see the white of his knuckles. His face betrays no emotion, but his hands tell the full story.
Do a conversation that happens significantly later as Cook explains to Idiot Hero that he once, while he was still in training under a certain Krogan, he and the Krogan were sent to a peculiar little coastal city. One that had very, very creepy fish people. They were there to investigate a kidnapping case.
Honestly, I feel like
Multiple
they would have
kidnapping cases.
Honestly, I feel like they would have ended up being a kidnap case.
Remember, Cook had a Krogan with him.
True.
He can absolutely still be traumatized by what he sees, but he's about as safe as he could be.
Oh, I can totally just.
It's like it's either that. It's either that, or he hears stories of Innsmouth and the things that Herb has witnessed there from Herb.
No, I just imagine like he's on that assignment with Herb, and one of the on top of it, like pins it down or whatever, and. And like Cook is like, get off me, get off me, get off me! And Herb's just chuckling like, I think she likes you. This thing's a she?
Hell if I know.
Well, yeah. How do you think they repopulate? They can't mate with each other.
Wait a minute.
No, that is a thing. That is actually a thing in the book.
Okay, but Bear, think about what you just said.
I know.
He's basically explaining why his character has a phobia of these things.
One of them jumped him and it happened to be female. We don't need to explain the rest.
And considering Herb was right there, I am going to say it didn't go much further before he stepped in.
Oh, my sides.
You okay, babe? Okay.
Yeah. The fuck?
Like, either way, the running joke is, after being traumatized on this mission, Cook just gets unreasonably angry whenever he sees anything fish-like.
I'm so scared. When that happened, it wasn't myself anymore.
Just thought of a joke.
Something else.
She must have been terrified.
After he gets the Guyver armor, whenever Idiot Hero turns into Ripjaws or any fish-like alien,
It's okay to be
the second Cook sees it,
the armor immediately just activates.
You gotta keep moving forward. We will beat this.
And there was one joke that I was going to pull with this Ripjaws that now I'm going to even more so do.
You can.
Keeping with the theme of the watch, there is a male and female version.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And the female one just kind of gives a look and says, "What? Never seen a mermaid before?"
Don't you even joke about that.
Babe,
Mhm.
you okay?
Mhm.
Luis, where are you?
Sorry, I screwed up. Come to my rescue.
One of the first handful of times the Ripjaws alien pops out, it's like pair of glowing eyes underwater. Then just the face of the fish proceeds to spit water in his face.
He's in trouble. We can't just leave him, right?
What's with these irregular times?
Like, there's a lot of aliens I'm looking forward to, and now Ripjaws is among them, just for the freaking joke possibilities. Especially now that I have a design in mind for the breathing brace, so I can use Ripjaws more frequently.
Well, we can do D&D most definitely next Saturday.
Oh?
Yeah. My schedule got changed.
17th?
Yeah, 17th.
Okie dokie.
Oh shit, we are almost at 2 hours.
Just friends goofing and gaffing.
By the way, did anyone notice what the
You
title
just
of the
been-
stream was? Anyone notice what
This isn't Castlevania!
Exactly!
Oh! I'm gonna be real, I wasn't tuned into the stream.
You're fine, you're fine.
Alright. That's gonna do it for us here today. We will... Hold on, I need to look at something.
Yeah, we've just been BSing all over today.
This was a good day. This is a good stream.
You were just vibing and talking.
Okay.
At least I'm not working every day next week. Y'all, subscribe to this man if you're on YouTube.
Yes, please.
If you got a good chuckle out of our back and forth shenanigans, absolutely subscribe. Because you know the drill. Be it subscription, monetary, or just plain engagement, every little bit helps. And I'm doing things out of order. Damn it!
Today is what, the 5th?
Today is the 5th.
Yesterday was the 4th. Happy Cinco de Mayo, and for yesterday, may the 4th be with you.
Revenge of the 5th, baby.
Revenge of the 5th.
Okay. Tomorrow, there may not be a stream tomorrow because I have a doctor's appointment or therapist appointment tomorrow. So, no Castlevania on Tuesday. But I may change it so that we play it on Wednesday. So
Make sure you don't do too much, Bear.
well, I mean, like the appointment's not that long. It's like an hour long, but it's like the time it takes place is the problem. So after that appointment's done, I have the rest of the day off, and I can just do whatever the hell I want. Like stare out of my window for 30 minutes, like I did yesterday for some reason. Okay, so let me talk about yesterday. Hi, AJ.
Hey, AJ.
Let me talk about what happened yesterday. I had a nightmare yesterday night. No. I had a nightmare that was so bad. It fucked me up when I woke up yesterday morning. I wish I could, AJ. I don't remember anything from the nightmare. All I know is that I was fucked up. I felt like I was shaking, but I wasn't. Even my mom noticed that, like, when I woke up this morning, she noticed something ain't right with this guy. Usually in the morning he shuffles around like a zombie. This time he's shuffling around like someone just tried to take a shot at him. You got a new old age DLC? Fuck.
Oh, goodness me.
And
Got a new DLC. Night Terrors.
because of that nightmare, I was kind of out of commission for the entire day, and I just found myself just staring out my window for like maybe 10-20 minutes, maybe 10 minutes.
Had those of us who were playing D&D that Sunday particularly worried.
Yeah, like sometimes you have a dream that just it either makes you feel incredible the next day, or it makes you feel like absolute garbage. That's what happened to me. I felt like I just did not feel good. But anyway, thank you all for watching. This has been Vegas Bear 92.
With Mekumon.
Tara.
And the ever so particular web. What's going on with this floor?
And AJ just got an ad for Final Destination.
That's not menacing at all.
Please tell me it wasn't the one with the rake.
It's the new one.
Bloodlines.
I meant the ad.
Oh, I don't know. Listen.
Because I've seen ads for the new Final Destination 2, and it's only ever been a bunch of kids bouncing on a trampoline getting closer and closer to a rake.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Fuck, I remember that now. Oh, God. Listen. When death comes for me, it doesn't need these elaborate traps. It just has to take me like it took Teddy Roosevelt. Fisticuffs, motherfucker. Actually, no, he died in his sleep. Because if he didn't, the Reaper knew he would have to fight Teddy Roosevelt.
The Reaper played dirty.
The Reaper waited till he had to sleep. Is what he did. You have to sleep sometime, you son of a bitch. Anyway, we already did the thing about supporting the channel. It helps us out a lot, so please support us in any way you want. No, my luck, I'll die from a faulty parachute. Damn, AJ!
Oh, why is you leading?
Well, AJ,
So,
I have the words.
on that note, stay safe, especially you, AJ. Jesus. Stay comfy, stay hydrated,
Stay hydrated.
and be good to each other. And we will see
Don't.
y'all on the next stream, which will probably be on Wednesday.
And beware any cities full of fish people.
Yes, absolutely. If you go to a New England town on the coast called Innsmouth, like turn around, just go back to where you came from. It's not worth it. Oh, also,
The locals are friendly, but they're invasive.
for those who are in the Discord, Wednesday night we are watching John Carpenter's The Fog.
Speaking of Innsmouth.
Yeah. It was originally going to be Predator, but I couldn't find Predator for free. So,
Oh well.
To finally make him all into the Predator stuff.
well, I mean, he already has, like,
Because I am willing to watch them and eager to, at least the first one, but I have no means of easily doing so at the moment.
I'll probably find something.
anyway, that's going to be it from us here. Peace.